Amazing Grace is another person's fast food story.
Amazing Graces!
Another person's fast food toy story.
Yay! Amazing Graces!
Another person's fast food toy story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Okay, so I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's fast food toy story, and boy have I got a toy for you. So our toy for today is none other than this awesome toy. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. It is well, it says something here, a Detective Boys. So this is actually one of the accessory toys featuring Detective Conan. So for those of you who are really very fond of anime, and you might have encountered Detective Conan in one of your, perusing through the television set. Especially in Japan, I think Detective Conan is a very, a very famous television show. It's about a little boy with this bifocals. He has some glasses, so apparently he's a very genius guy who was able to actually deduce all sorts of clues from all sorts of odd evidences. So he's actually like the ringleader of these group of detectives, and they try to solve whatever case that was actually consulted to them. Okay, now since Detective Conan is such an efficacious, a very effective detective, he has all sorts of amazing gadgets that were sort of inspired now by some of the toys given away by McDonald's, probably in Japan and also in China, in Hong Kong, but I don't think they were released here in the Philippines. So I sort of got this from one of my visits, perhaps in those thrift shops. It's either from the US thrift shops or the Japanese thrift shop. Anyway, I'm just glad that I was actually able to grab a hold of this particular toy from Detective Conan as an addition to my Percy's Fast Food toy collection. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. Look at that. So we have a silhouette of Sherlock Holmes, if I'm not mistaken. This is probably one of the inspirations of Detective Conan. Okay, and over there it is written Detective Boys. Okay. So this might probably be the group that they call themselves, since as we all know, Detective Conan is just a juvenile, a very young boy, but because of his wit, his intelligence, and his acumen into actually deducing all sorts of stuff from evidences which are proximate to the case that they are solving. It's something very awesome for a boy his age to actually acquire. Okay, so this is the toy, and look at the back. So I think you can actually put this in your belt. So it's like a badge indicating that you are indeed a member of the Detective Boys, and just like Conan, you also have the acumen or the skills in solving some problems. I don't know what is it about the young detectives. Even before there were the Nancy Drew, the Hardy Boys, Huckleberry Finn, maybe perhaps. Yeah, we have that fascination in even at a young age, we could actually try to solve even those really mystifying crimes or cases, maybe befuddling. Even those close cases, so to speak. And I also remember the Stand By Me, wherein the song of Ben E. King was actually the theme song. It's a movie, Stand By Me. It's about four group of boys, who tried to solve the case of the kid who was actually lost, and they eventually were able to solve it. I think it was played by the brother of Joaquin River Phoenix, and then Jerry O'Connell. Yeah, yeah, it's a very good film. So if you happen to chance upon that film, I highly recommend it, especially the song. Um, um, yeah, was given a lot more color. I was able to appreciate the song of Ben E. King's "Stand by Me" even more because of that particular film. Okay, now on with this toy. Been talking about these toys. Okay, yeah. So there is this button here. I don't know what it does. Oh, okay. There are all sorts of buttons. Like here, for example, when you try to push this, it can serve as a light. Okay, so when you're investigating a case and you're in the dark, you can use this badge of the detective boys to actually light your way up. Yeah, and then it has some transistor radio here. I don't know if it works. So you turn it around and it makes that awful sound. Okay, it's not awful, an awfully good sound. Okay, so you simply adjust the dial. I don't know what is supposed to happen here. So you can turn it into music, okay, or an X. I think this is like a metal detector. So it turns around whether a particular evidence is actually viable to solving the case. Okay. Not bad. Now I'm just wondering what the purpose of this thing is. Oh, it's like an antenna. Okay, so you can basically use it as a walkie-talkie. Hello, Detective Conan. I'm here right now, and I'm witnessing a lot of evidences in the current case that we are trying to solve. Okay, just take a look at this now. Okay, so this is great. So for those of you, the young kids who would like to be just like Detective Conan, or perhaps in the future become like real life Sherlock Holmes, this is one toy from McDonald's that should be in your stash. Detective Boys from Conan, the Detective Conan. Okay, which was given away by McDonald's way back in 2007. Wow, pretty awesome toy. Now, since this is now officially part of my Percy's Fast Food toy collection, I am going to sign this to make it official. Where am I going to sign it? There you go. And I've got to say that this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let us try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives, be they in the form of Detective Boy's, multiple gadget here. It's a flashlight, a walkie-talkie, metal detector, a compass, a badge, rolled into one. Such a wonderful toy from the television series Detective Conan, brought to us by McDonald's in Japan way back in 2007. Such a wonderful toy and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food toy collection. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. Please don't hesitate to invite your other friends to also subscribe, because we still have a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye-bye for now, and I hope to see you again here, only here in Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. So until then,